Alright, how's it going, guys? Just getting things started here. Trying to figure out the audio. It's a little loud in my ears. I think we're going to turn it down a little bit there. Good morning. For you, I guess. Not morning for me. Alright. Let's see here. Playing with the chroma key a little bit. That looks pretty good. Alright. Got a little changes. We did some computer work. So we got a little better overclock running on the video card. We bumped up the clock on the CPU. So we're running the machine a little harder. So we're going to see how that goes. I changed a little bit of the configuration between the two PCs. Not that we're really going to use that much tonight, but just the two PCs are a little better connected to each other now. The audio is coming across the cleaner setup. I'm using the NDI tools to do that right now, but let me show you what I'm doing on the Hey, Wilmat. So let's get Swift going, and then I'll show you a little bit of what I did today. On the CPU, I don't have a lot of options that I'm super comfortable with. I don't have a really good BIOS motherboard to really overclock the CPU too much. So really all Dell gives you an opportunity to do is to set their overclock function. So that is what I'm using right now, is just Dell's generic overclock for this computer. Hey, Hindi, what's up? One change, if you guys haven't noticed, that I've given you guys is we have game sounds. So we'll show a few of these things to you guys tonight, actually. I can show you how to do some of this stuff now. Windows 10 has some updates, so I'll pull the music up a little bit and pull the overall music down. Trying to figure out the right balance between music and Zwift sounds. Let's give you guys this first. You actually want to see the game, right? And I changed the chroma key too much. There we go. You have a little pink going, yeah. Alright. So let's get started and at least get moving. Did you guys see the other thing here? Come on, Zwift. Hey! What is that, Iros Prodigy? That's a new name to me, I think. Welcome. We're just getting started. We're going to be racing here in a little bit. We're just kind of slow getting started tonight. The race doesn't start for a little bit. Let's see here. KISS Community League. That's the one we're joining. And for now, let's just go do some classique loops, you think? While we warm up. Okay. New to cycling. Okay, awesome. Well, you stopped by at the right place, I think. I am not new to Swift or cycling. So, we can new to first. Alright, let me get, let me get something going here. Haha. Yeah. Don't believe bath salts. So, what were we going to show you, bath salts? We wanted to show you this. Couple things, right? First is we did a little plan. This is the video card. Overclock running right now. So we're running at almost 2 megahertz on the video card. Running nice and cool. What we actually used is this little button over here. It is a MSI's overclocking scanner. We use that on both computers actually, and it runs some processing to build an overclock. And the overclock that it builds is this new voltage curve. You can see how it just kind of nicely puts a full curve above the other one. So, we didn't go to, we let it build its thing, and we did. Our temps stay super cool. I'll see 70s, mid 70s, but we rarely get to 80, and I've got the temp limit turned down to 83, and we're never hitting the clock. So this was one thing that we did today that is going to be a little bit of a help. We're encoding with the video card as well now. So we were getting a little more temps. Now I can crank up the temp a little bit. I can force it to get a little warmer if I go to 4K here. You'll see it start climbing. But to me, it's not worth the extra temp to do that, because it will climb higher than this when I get a lot of people on screen. So, considering I'm only running a 1080 monitor, there's probably not a reason to push it on that. So that's one change that I made today. The other change was there's a setting in my BIOS on this computer. This is an 8700K CPU, which means you can clock it. But being a out-of-the-box Dell, they don't really provide you overclocking tools, but they have one predefined overclock option in the BIOS. So I went in and turned on that overclocking option in the BIOS for the CPU. Sorry, I had a thing pop up here. Starting both my recordings. So, I turned on the CPU overclocking in the BIOS, And I also set the power properties. The power plan in Windows I have set to, where is it, power options. I'm setting it on the ultimate performance option, which keeps things a little bit more cranked up even when things are idle. So we made that change today. And the other really cool change that I discovered, which might actually eventually eliminate my need for Voicemeeter Banana, but the reason you guys have Zwift sounds now is in Windows 10, sometime in the last year or so, they have built into Windows 10, if you go down here to other sound options, you can specifically choose different applications to go to different speaker outputs built directly in to the software. So I'll bring this down here too. This is my sound mixer, and all the sound you guys hear on stream right now is coming from here. I can turn it off and I can turn it back on. Anything across here that I turn on A2 for goes to my stream. This one, let me give you guys cursor capture, sorry. I've got cursor capture on now. So this one here is the Windows default, which is actually where Zwift was going to, right? Zwift wasn't, you weren't getting Zwift, were you? Yeah, Zwift is going here, so if I turn this on, you get Zwift. I gotta play with this maybe a little bit more, because I want to actually, I can do this, I think. I need to figure out how to do this. I want you guys to be able to get I think now we're getting it, right? Now you guys hear Zwift, right? So it's been a little finicky for me, but you guys are getting Zwift now. And so what I've got is I've got VLC running, putting my audio to the virtual cable, and I've got Zwift over here going to that same input, and that's all going to here, and I can turn it. A1 is my headphones, A3 is my mic, is my speakers in the room, so nothing's going to the external speakers right now. So now if I open this and open my Twitch stream, I can hear my Twitch stream, but you can't. So I'm hearing myself talking on the Twitch stream here, but you guys can't hear it. So by doing this, I can control what I'm watching, right, or listening to here. I can watch an alternate show or something like that, and you guys don't hear it. So those are some of the changes that I've made. I wanted to work on improving the quality of the audio a little bit. Oh, awesome! Not sure, well, it had to be the dongle or the FEC, right? Yeah. Bluetooth. Bluetooth will help a ton. So much better though, isn't it, Nike? So much better. Yeah. What did I pair here? I want to race on the kicker. I want to race on the kicker just because I have to race on the kicker in the Super League. So it reacts a little different. So I want to make sure I'm always racing on it to keep that feel. I've got them both recording here next to me. Yeah, Nike, what you were having is you were probably overall pretty accurate, but if it was dropping signals every few seconds, you would have some delayed reaction for sure, and then you would have those times where, like, you have to sprint to get back into a group just because you had a dropout, and so it would have been a nuisance for sure. I have no idea where my phone is. Evening, Charlie. How's it going? Yeah, it's over there. I see it. I'm gonna go grab it. I'll be right back. Alright. Alright, we've got the phone now. We'll have to kick on the big fan. The good part now, bath salts, is I can turn on the fans from my phone. So now I just gotta make sure I've got the phone. Hey, Cramden. Mark, what's up? Every time I read that, it takes me a second. Can you log in with my account? Oh. Marky. Well, you just need to recruit a bunch of the EU boys. I mean, hell, we got, what, 10 guys did sub 17 minutes. What the hell? Like, what has happened to Zwift Racing? It's just crazy. I'm resetting the mic a little bit. Need to get more innovative. Interesting choice of words, Mark. Yeah, Westy. There were, I think there were 3 guys in the top 25 that did not hold over 5-0 for the entire race. We're not talking about 20 minutes. We're talking about the entire race. There was, I think, over 20 guys that were over 5-0. I know the top 18 solid were over 5-0, and then I think there was a couple of them spread into the 20 to 30 category. Guys like Adam Zimmerman finished 35th, something like that. Yeah. Zim said it was his second best ever 20-minute power, I think he said. Something like that. Like, it was a top 5 20-minute power for Zim on the mountain, and he was in the 30s. Scotty got dropped by the lead pack. Scotty finished in the second pack, like 6th place, something like that. Alex West got dropped. So Lionel, Scotty, Alex West, they were all in the second pack. Or they were spread out. I think still in the top 10. But they got spit out at the top of the climb. We had 1 cone in the race. We had, yeah, the same guy won both races. So there's that too. It's just, it's crazy. I mean, it just, I don't even know what to say. Does the stream look good, guys, clarity-wise? Like, I really cranked up some settings today because I've got the video card kind of set on kill now. Like, I figured with the price of the video cards out right now, we took the threshold, we took the upper end off the video card. He's amazing, Mark. Yeah, he's amazing. He's talented. We need some, we gotta figure out how to sort through everybody. I don't know who's right and who's not, but I would put money that an effort like what Adam Zimmerman put in at a live event would have put him in the top 10 in that same race. So I just don't know how to sort through it all. I don't know the answer. It sure wouldn't have been 30th place if everybody was in one room. So like I said, I don't know the answer, but there's got to be a way to sort through it. And I'm not, and guys, don't take that as me shots fired at any person either. I don't think there's necessarily even a lot of intent there. I just, I think there's a lot of odd stuff out there right now. The purpose of Zada and the concept of Zada is the right thing. The implementation and the procedures have got to be different. Zada, it was originally implemented, I mean, it's a play on words of the ADA, or the WADA, anti-doping agency, like World Anti-Doping Agency, so it's a play on words of that. But basically, anyone who performed above a 5.0 FTP in a race, or a 6.0 5-minute barrier, would not be able to be eligible for race, what do you call it, race placement, or they wouldn't get official race results on Zwift Power unless they had Zada approval. Which basically meant when you crossed that boundary, you had to submit evidence that your efforts matched what you're able to do in real life. So you either had to have outdoor rides to support it, or participate in live events, or lab testing, something to show that your efforts were reasonable, that your equipment was accurate, that sort of thing. I mean, it was more, a lot of it really came down to equipment accuracy, really. One other thing for today, guys. This is our racing rig. The problem was, Carlo, it was a completely manual process that it required individual review of every rider, and it was time-consuming, and it was subjective. And as the volume of riders increased, the need for reviews increased, and you couldn't just allow any person to do the reviews. There needs to be some reasonable knowledge base there, so it became too big. And with real prizes in place and people's reputation, things like that on the line, we were getting to the point where people were it was a bad scenario. Let's just leave it at that. It was a bad scenario. So there was too much risk involved for the people that were involved. And so there's a follow, but I don't know who the follow was from. Because the name doesn't show up. It just says follow. You see that, right? No matter where I put it, I thought it was the color of the name. But it's not the color of the name. It just, there is no name listed there. Actually, Irish Prodigy, that's actually one of the problems. Zwift's been around enough now. Some of us don't really go outside much. So, it's hard to force extensive outside data for people that don't ride outside much, and I'm starting to fall into that category. I have enough outside to support it. I've done live events. There's others that are in that same boat that don't have that stuff, and it's not fair to alienate them either. So, yeah. Well, thanks for the follow, man. I don't know why my follow notifications. I've got some new notifications here. I'm not sure why the name didn't come through on that, so we'll do a little playing with that, testing with that. Yeah, Westy, and honestly, you're fairly new to it as well. I mean, we've been trying to fight this, or eat this elephant for 3 years, but the elephant is growing faster than the solution. And it's a losing game right now. We're getting further from a solution rather than closer to a solution for the community right now. Oh, nice, man. Well, I'm glad you stopped in. And if you got any questions, feel free to shout out. Once the race starts here, I won't be talking as much. We're gonna go pretty hard tonight. But I'm sure chat's happy to help too. Normally I'll chat quite a bit when I'm riding. Tonight I plan on going pretty hard in this race, so. Neo 2. None of the above. Yeah, in Irish Prodigy, it only becomes... In the Zada scenario, it only came up if you were racing above a certain level, which really was a top amateur competitive level, before you would really get tagged with having to get approved. I have state level championships for me outdoors, and I barely met the level that required the certification. So, to give you an idea, like, it shouldn't... Part of the struggle with that, too, is it's kind of not fair. Because, yeah, you don't necessarily have to worry about it. But that doesn't mean that the guy you're racing against isn't racing on a garbage setup, too. Just because he's not doing World Pro level numbers doesn't mean his setup's good, either. So, it's still a fair concern at all levels. But the verification idea and the real investment into fixing things tends to be focused on the upper end of the performance categories right now. And to me, that's one of the biggest problems with the whole idea is everybody wants in their group that they're racing in, everybody wants fairness and parity, and most of what gets the focus is the top 3%, because those are the ones that are competing at a pro level, and that are competing on the live streams, that are becoming community names and what do you want to say it? Personalities in the community. But I think it's still fair that a C-level rider really desires to know that that person that they're riding next to is legit too. Yeah. So it's a challenge, man. It's a challenge all the way up and down the peloton, really. So who do we have that's going to be streaming the race? Yeah, Irish Prodigy, I mean, there's ways to get into it fairly cheap. A dumb trainer and a speed sensor kind of thing. It won't take you to the next level. So then it's like, do you go the cheap route? Or do you wait until you have the money to get the full-on setup? I can hear myself in my ears now. Yeah. Even... This may not be a popular answer, actually, but buy a Kicker Gen 1. If you're not racing at an A level, update the firmware, spin the thing down right. It doesn't have big issues. It does not have big issues. It's not perfect, but it doesn't have big issues. Hey, Sushi Man. Ah, that reminds me, I can get in Discord. I can get in Discord as well. Yeah, but the new firmware is pretty good. It's not quite as tight as the newer versions of the Kicker to my power meter, but I was never more than that 3 or 4% off, and that And that's pretty good, actually. Especially for a budget. I mean, you aren't going to buy a new $300 trainer or $400 trainer that's going to do that good. I mean, the $300 or $400 new trainers are junk when it comes to power. I struggled with this, Frank. I am on a Venge disc with 858s. I think the disc may be a virtual tie to the top of the mountain, but I think the 858 is better to the tower. The Tron is pretty slow climbing now, so I didn't go with the Tron because the Tron is a virtual tie with the Cervelo and the Shiv, or the Cervelo and the Venge. The Tron is a virtual tie on the flat, but it's a freaking turd on the hill, on the Alp. And that, we haven't tested anything on that tower climb, but that tower climb is steep. They kind of nerfed the Tron. Sorry, I didn't catch up on comments there either.
I have seen killer bees kill people, kill horses. They will attack anything that moves, anything that makes noise, smells.
Thanks.
They will kill anything.
The Tron's still fast. It's still an excellent bike. We're gonna go full. We're gonna go full. We're gonna go full overload tonight. Hey guys, I'll be here, but I probably won't be chatting much. No, my stream cannot hear you. And I'm on push to talk, so you'll only hear me if I hit a button to talk to you. I've got Sushi and those guys in Discord. I got just sounds everywhere.
Black and yellow in color, they work together as the ultimate killing machine, made up of rabbits that inject a venom.
You'll see more power on the KISS Community League.
A deadly mistake.
Yeah, I went 858 on mine. I think it's going to be better on that tower part. I'll be faster up the climb than you guys. Probably where you guys are at. Those mid-level aero wheels are probably going to be really good tonight. Right, like me just up the Epic, the disc is actually fastest. but when you add the tower into it, I think the 858s will come back to being faster. Should I switch rooms? I didn't use the disc wheel, but I was torn. I wouldn't use Tron. I think the Tron's going to be slow up the tower. I would go, if you've got the Cervelo in the disc or the Venge in the disc, they're virtually equal on the flat, and they're way faster climbing. The 808s aren't that good. Replacement kicker's good. Good. S5 disc will be better than the Tron still, Mark. I've got the 858s on. I bought the Venge disc and the S5, yeah. The zip disc is not back in the shop, I don't believe. Alright, I'm gonna go do a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Disc is heavy, but if you actually look at the times up the mountain, the S5, the Tron. So I went with the. Even if you have the 808s, you might be better. If you look at the Alp climb, the Tron is super slow. I need to look. I don't remember what the. I have a message. Okay. Let me check it out. Yeah, the 858s would be my go-to. The NV 7.8s are going to be good. The 808s aren't going to be that good. The Tron may be okay if you don't have the 858s. Curious about the safety wheels? So the safety wheels are like super light, right? I think. I don't know if they tested them. I don't see them on the test sheet. I've got the test sheet open right now. I have got like too many screens going right now. I don't see, I don't see Frank alive yet. Yeah, I thought they pulled it, Hindi. I've done a lot of testing, if you guys haven't seen me doing the testing. Oh, awesome. So Frank's stream's coming online, okay. Awesome. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that's not Frank. There he is. There's Frank. Poor decision. It is not a poor decision. Catching some flack in Discord. Alright, big fan on. Get some sound settings going here. Alright, I think we got the mic set up now, guys. Alright, I think we got the mic going good now. So, got all kinds of streams going.
Welcome to KCL NA Race, where you will find enjoyment, games, and helpful fun. Make sure you have code in your surname.
Oh, Scotty's here. God dang, I don't want to chase Scotty.
Via the Zest mobile link or by the menu button.
He was, yeah. He did the EU race. Alright. Okay. Like 11 or midnight Pacific time, something like that. 10 o'clock Pacific time, something like that. Like 3 or 4 hours from now. FPS is getting low. Thanks, guys. I don't have time to check a message. Sorry, I got too many screen tabs. Had to tighten my shoe up. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it went to rain as soon as with the 0. Let me look. I don't see it. Yeah, he's here. He's here. He's here. Man, what a huge spot. Yeah, I think there is a vegan team, I think. Yeah, D-Test isn't here today. I debated about riding them both, but I don't want people to complain. Got Frank's stream up. Got JP's sushi up. We're gonna get serious tonight. Alright, up! Oh shit! Had a bad shift. Game face is on tonight. Innovation. God dang. Yeah. Right. It's alright. I've held 390 since the kicker out of the ocean.
I was telling them I was going to the front of the pole, and they were just sitting. I'm like, somebody's got to at least attempt to hold on to my wheel. I'm trying to help. One of them's falling off.
Take it to the next. Take it to the next.
Ah, this hurts. Yeah, this is hard. I've done almost 380 since the Ocean Road Tunnel when I reset my lap.
Take it to the next.
Thanks, Charlie. Keep it up, guys. Keep fighting. That SDS, baby. Yeah. I don't know if he's streaming, but he's up there. Yeah, I can keep up with that. I'm good here. Yeah, Charlie. I got nothing else. We're just right here. Long way to go up this hill yet. Yeah. I'm happy in this group. Just the right pace. Yeah. With the tower, there's a long way to go. Yeah. Mirror stuff. We got Jay Riley off. Bad timing for him to lose it. Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. I'm trying to duck Epstein. Oh. Thanks, Aaron. Yeah, I can't hang with that. I don't think Tron's the best choice. I'm on the bench disc with the 858. I don't think I can drop these two. I think I can drop Mirror. Maybe. I can't drop Mirror. I don't think I can drop either one of these guys. These guys are both super legit dudes. Both race outdoors. Both have legit stats. I know these two guys. I like where I'm at here. I like riding with these two. Yeah. Muir's a Canadian TT champ. Losel's been to some live events. I've met him in person. I've shook his hand. I think North America Egret. Power is going to be hard. What kind of times are we going to set here? Sub 20, I think. Felt 365 for almost 20 minutes now. Oh! 1840? Hi, baby. Feather. Oh well. I know where to use it. Yeah, this is the part where I think I'll be faster. Alright, we're hitting the tower on the front. Good luck, guys. Yeah. Thanks for the encouragement.
Close my eyes, it's all coming to me. Who said these walls could never be breached? We all long for that one thing, a life that's worth living. Tonight there'll be reckoning. I'm ready. Are you with me?
Oh shit.
Into the limelight, and we shine in our own right. For the good life, they always say, carry you in the change, carry you in the change.
Yeah, baby. Ah. Come on, McKay. Let's work, baby. Come on. Come on, McKay. Come on, McKay. Come on, McKay. Oh. 365. 25 minutes. I'm gonna crack him if he doesn't get going. We gotta make time. Gotta yo-yo this. Ah. Come on, McKay. I'm gonna leave you behind, buddy. Ah, shit. What a freaking climb. I want to work with him. So we'll give him a shot here. He's got to learn to rotate around me, though. He's trying to drop me now. Not cool, dude. I'm gonna stop working with him here soon. That was a crappy move there. That was not friendly. That was, I'm gonna drop you. I pass him and let him catch. I'm not slingshotting off the front of him. He dropped. He broke. God damn it. He didn't have it. I didn't try to drop him, but he's got to push over that crest. I'm not going to sit up for him. There's not far to go at the bottom of this stuff. Easy time. You're into the cell. Can't catch me. They're not that far back. It's gonna take a hell of an effort. If there's 3 of them, they might actually be less likely to work. to swap to a TT bike. Alright, here we go.
I'm trying not to track down the things I lost. I'm trying not to get back what I forgot. All the things in the past, all the memories. I'm reaching out to get that, but I'm falling to the ground. And I'm falling
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
to the ground, and I don't want the fucking feeling when I'm down. And I'm falling down again.
Trying to break your spirits a little early here. Trying not to fall back into the crowd. Trying to be silent instead of loud. It's hard to be quiet. It's all about reaching out to get that, but I'm falling to the ground. And I'm falling to the ground, and I don't want the fucking feeling when I'm down. Come on, Mark! Yeah, I got it. Ah. They're gonna set up for a sprint now. No power up. They're back up. Oh my god. Stay on it, JP. Get to the top. Holy crap, this is hard. Yeah. We got it. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, holy shit. I know I didn't win, but that's a winner, baby, for me. Go. Right here, baby. I actually had something. I had something on the tower. Oh. I didn't let McKay bother me too bad. Oh, baby. Mother trucker. Where they at? Did they come through already? What's Mira's first name? Oh, thanks. Keep it up here. Scotty, if you're out there, nice work, buddy. Nice win. I'm proud of that. 4.9 average for the race. That's probably a record for me. Oh, that felt good.
I'm still, but I can't stop. Can't see a net. What if I fall? Without a net, where do I fall? Have I inspired
Ah.
Can't see the end
Ah.
if I choke.
Woo!
There is no end.
What a race! Ah.
There's no way out of this earth.
Look at my heart rate recovery. Oh,
They can't hurt us. Cage with
Frankie Deal. Frankie Deal, let's get this thing over with. Come on, buddy.
there is no
Let's see if we can get Frankie Deal in here. We gotta... I think I can pull him. Watch this trick. Can I get it? I think I can. Hey, we got him! Let's go, Frankie Deal! This is my awesome new NDI setup. I can pull any monitor from my other PC.
peace till the in the air. No safety of this fairy tale.
Woo!
If I lose grip, where do I fall?
We're here to accumulate T-Max points tonight.
Nowhere to fall. I hate to rise. Animals come alive.
No power up on Frank.
Where do I go?
Wonder what the other guy's got.
I can't
1 mile to go.
where do I go?
That's technical version. Yeah,
There's no way out of this earth.
come on. We're watching. Frank's got heart rate left. I think Frank goes to the 180s. He's got some heart rate there. This is gonna come down to power-ups. You can tell his stream's like 8 seconds behind, too. He's lagging a little. He's just right there. That's perfect spot. Like, he can't go any further back. But if he can just hold, like, right here and sprint first. Don't pass him. Don't pass him. If he starts to roll around him, he's got to go. Ah, he's got it. It's a nice spot. Hit him. He didn't have the power up, so he didn't want him. Oh, shoot. Come on, Frankie. You can do it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. He got the jump. He got the jump on the helmet. I think all he can do is hold on to the helmet. Oh, get around him. Get around him. Nah. Damn it. Amos, it's just that you can't do nothing with a helmet. Nice job, Frank. Nice job, Frank. Nice, nice job. That's all power up. That's all power up. Alright. Now we got Sushi. Sushi cruising down the hill. So guys, go check him out, JP. Sushi salmon. Ooh, I don't want to go back up the hill. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Frank, we watched you, man. We watched you. It was so close. It's that helmet. You executed perfectly. It was the magic of the helmet. Oh, that felt good. I got a hell of a puddle going underneath me here. I turn off my blower now. There we go. Yeah, if you had a helmet, you probably should have held on to it. That's alright, though. I went hard on the tower, not really trying to get away, and I started itching 1, 2, 3 seconds, and I'm like, oh. I started catching a guy, so I was like, ah. I caught him at the top. Thought I'd stay with him. And he kind of jacked around on the downhill, so. It worked out well, man. I had good legs. I had really good legs. JP, we're watching, buddy. JP's racing C category. Try to look in the live results to kind of see where he's at in the C category. So Jason, yeah, he had a big sprint there. You actually held on to him really well for him having the helmet. Jason Economois is Team X. He's pretty far up in the C's. He's ahead of JP here. I'm trying to see where JP's at. Yeah, JP's a half a dozen or so riders behind him yet. Team X isn't crushing the North America Community League, but JP and Frank and some of JP's C squad down there, they've been clicking off some points. I think we're in the top 7 or so team-wise in the A-Cat and the C-Cat, with really just, I think, 2 or 3 guys in the C-Cat doing all the work, and I think Frank's about the only one in the A-Cat. Tom Wilson's been clicking off some B-category points for us. Oh. I am excited how the legs perform tonight. We might end up with a FTP out of that one. I gotta do the math. I don't know if we technically would have set an FTP. I would have had to hold about 370 for 20. But I think I could have, because I held 365 for 25, something like that. I know I was over 365 for over 20 minutes. It would have taken like 370 to technically set my highest FTP ever, I think. But I probably am there because we rested down the hill. But then I locked in pretty solidly in the 350, 360 average for those last 4 miles too. I did another 5 or 10 minutes at the bottom of the hill there over 350, so super excited about that, how the legs reacted to that. Hey, there's Frankie! What's up, buddy?
Nice job, JP. I got you split screen. We're watching your stream too. Yeah. Hold on to that power up. Woo. Ah. I wish I could go watch JP in real time because I could coach him on Discord. But I don't think I can see him moving forward. I don't see him on my riders nearby. And we all started out of the pin at the same time. So if you look at his time clock, yeah, let's do another. Ooh. I could ride for a while, but no hard efforts. Hey, good night, Charlie. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. It's been good chatting. I think Sushi's got a good sprint, actually. He used to do a lot of lifting and stuff, I think. And so I think he's a really strong guy with a big kick. Yeah, he's got a 12.3 kick, which is, I mean, that rivals me in the A category. JP does. So JP's got the kick to win it here. And he's got the power up to win it. Yeah. JP used to do a lot of weight room work, so he's a muscle guy. I mean, that's the odd thing about cycling is, you got to have the endurance and be in really good cycling shape to go the long haul, but you don't have to be a really good cyclist to throw down a big 15 or 20 seconds. You just have to be strong. Now, at the end of a long event, you got to be somewhat fit to have enough to go, but nice work, man. Economawal won the sprint too, so I think we got like a top 5 in the C's. JP set up to win one. Just hold on to the wheels, JP. Man, them cobbles are stupid loud. Hey, Pimp. Cobbles are too loud. Woo. So Sushi's about 8 seconds behind real time. So I can talk to Sushi real time in Discord, but it's a little bit behind what we see on the screen. You got the legs and the power up, JP. Trust it when it's time to go. Put it all in there. He's looked like an expert Team Xer here. He is just sitting on the wheel. He was a good recruit. These guys have been working their butts off. I want to see JP crush this. Come on, buddy. Yeah, JP reached out to us, and I'm really glad he did. There's a super bunch of guys here. They're all local friends. They're doing a really good job. It is pretty awesome to see. Stay near the back. I hate that it's not actually real time, so he's not talking in Discord, so I don't know what's going on. He's about 8 seconds behind me, real time. Come on, just hold on to the wheel. Hold on to the wheel. Don't let him get too far. This is perfect. That guy is like leading it out. Oh, he dropped it just in time. He does bring his knee in. Yeah, you're right. Oh, he crushed him! Oh! What a finish! Nice job, John. Yeah. So, Krista, what you're looking at is like his right knee comes in, right? Like, it was coming in toward the top tube. I have a tendency to go out more. Ahaha. I hate that we can't, like, view other people now while they're in a race. We've got a new Team XD rider tonight, too. Like the All-Star race, they open up for public viewing, but the regular races now, they're not opening them up. So in order to view the race, you've got to stay inside the race. Even when we call a race now, if I want to call a public race, a community race, I've got to throw my guy into the race to do it. They're still in the event. You can't really view people inside events anymore. Oh. How'd Mark do? Mark was racing, right? Yeah, Mark was racing. Min. Okay, not too far though. I see, yeah, here. So for the A's, I was 5th. People of note here. I was 5th. Frank Deal was 35th. Mark Min was 39th. No, I'm sorry. Those are overall spots, 35th and 39th. So I don't know what place that was in the A's. 2, 4, 5, 6. Team X got 7th in the C's with Jason. Okay, thanks, Carissa. I'm gonna look at the B's. Did Tom... Yeah, Tom was in there too. Tom Wilson, my buddy, my neighbor. He lives about a half mile from me. Another Team Xer. Oh, looks like he was about 10th place in the B's. Tom would do about 10 of these a night. He's our endurance dude. He's one of those crazy ultra runners. You can tell when you do mountain races, 7th place on up are the black A's instead of the red A's. So, now I'm actually going into official results. Yeah, so Tom was 14th in the B's. Held a 3.6. Tom's one of those dudes that if he asks you to go for a long ride, man, you get past about 60 miles and he doesn't slow down. He just keeps going. 60, 80 miles, man, Tom's on the second bottle and he's ready to go. I've stopped at 3 gas stations and I've ate 10 Snickers and Jason looks like he was 7th in the C's. You guys did well, though. Did well. This is what I'm looking at. See you guys. I'm looking at the results screen here. It was a Swift Power 20-minute PR for me. 5.2. That's big. I'm excited about that. Look at how many people PR'd their 20-minute, though. Like, even every one of those guys except Scotty through to the 9th place. So, I was kind of surprised I dropped Muir and Losell, but they set limits, too. That McKay did a 5.5 and a 6 and just like completely went nuclear. He completely blew up. So, if you look at the race earlier today, this average column here, it was all 5s or above, all the way down to like 18th place. All the way down to like here. These were all above 5. Yeah. The 4.9 that I did here, earlier today, this would have been like 20th place in the EU version. I mean, look at my average heart rate, guys. 170. You guys have watched me race enough. I don't sit that high during a race consistently. No, it is not. So Scotty got away. I didn't realize that. I thought those guys up ahead of me were together. At first, I think I should have kicked to stay with those guys, but those guys did 5.9, 5.8, 5.9 up the climb for 20 minutes. I can't do that. I can barely do 6 for 5 minutes. I couldn't have kept with them on the climb. I was able to continue once I got to the bottom of the climb. Like, I've got a little more of that longer haul in me, but 46.29, okay. Yeah, these comm times are crazy. Forward Epic, 1841. He is 1728, man, that's nuts. Mir pulled the whole way up the climb. I almost felt bad for sitting on him, but I didn't feel like I had a lot. And I just got to the top. I got to the tower and I just found a spot, man, and sat there. But I kind of felt bad after the fact because Mir was pulling a lot of the way on the earlier epic. I don't know what my records are on the, do they show records on the, Z points? It's only the fastest in the last 90 days, isn't it? My fastest time, it says, was the one I just did. Woo! What a ride. Alright, let's save this bad boy. Alright, saving those. Closing down Discord. And kill some fans here. Is this music? You gone to easy listening here or what? Thanks, Frank, man. That was killer by everybody. Alright, cutting some fans out here. Turn some stuff down a little bit here. Alright, let's look to see what this stuff looks like when it uploads. Doesn't look like it's uploaded yet. It's maybe going to take a minute to upload. There it goes. Yeah, we got some PRs out of it. I don't know if it was a Watopia record for me or not. It'd have been close. Yeah, Epic KOM PR for me. I don't think it was by much, though. We're going to go check it out. So, these are 14 minutes. This isn't the right KOM. That isn't the right KOM. Where's the full? Where's the verified segment? I probably haven't started. People need to create. Strava needs to like 609 hidden. Good night. That is dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Where's the verified Watopia climb? There it is. Star that one. Good night. Alright. My results on this one. .2004. My best before that was 2045. I did 365 for 20 minutes. Getting to there. It's pretty good. You can tell my heart rate there. That's in line with what I was doing before. I did 20 more watts with a similar heart rate than what I did 2 years ago. Going up there. So my fitness is good. I'm liking the way that looks. Let's go back to the ride. See what my power curve looks like. Pretty sure I bumped a big swap out of my power curve. Probably from about 20 minutes to 60 minutes or so. Yeah, so this right now is comparing to all of 2019. We're under. Where do we start tripping it, matching it? We start matching it about 8.5 minutes. Pretty much set a PR from 8.5 minutes down. We're still at 25. 30 minutes, we're still, yeah. We pretty much PR'd from there to the end of the race. I did something really early in the year that was a big effort too, but a net power of 356 for 47 minutes. My 20 minute ended up being 366, a net power of 371. That calculates out right around to what I think my FTP is, which is around 350. My FTP is probably 355. Is probably more likely what it would be if I tested it right now. So, that looks good. That looks really good. So what do we got out here for people to host tonight? We got anybody out here still riding and streaming? Alan Lowe is going. Let's see what Alan's doing here. We'll give Alan a raid here. Sounds really bad. But looks like he's finishing up a race, so we're gonna give him a raid. Go push him to the win, guys. I'm gonna call it quits. We're clicking the raid button. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me tonight. I hope everybody has a good night. We'll be back here tomorrow. we'll do quite a bit of riding tomorrow and Saturday probably. So we'll see y'all later. Thanks for hanging out with me, and go give Alan some encouragement.